Alright guys, so as promised, we are going to watch the Avengers Doomsday trailer together, and this is my second time. I'm going to watch it with you guys and point out the things that I noticed and just chat about them while we get through this trailer, okay? Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I hope you watched it. If you haven't, go watch it first, then come back to this video. Oh my god, okay, there's already information right in the beginning. So we see Xavier's school of gifted youngsters, but it looks like this is completely destroyed. Definitely looks like soot or ash on it, so I'm just thinking that maybe there was a battle or the school is just old and run down, destroyed. That's kind of strange. Like that's a strange looking light. It almost looks underwater, but it's not, right?
Something's coming.
Okay, now hopefully you've seen some of the like X-Men films. This light looks so familiar. It almost looks like the Dark Phoenix Force, right?
Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I was not expecting this accent, especially knowing that Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom. I was not expecting this. So, from what we know of Marvel before, with the timeline rift and things kind of like ripping apart, right? I don't know if that's the way it looked when it happened, though. I can't remember, but I don't think so. Let's keep going. Okay, so we're here in New York City, but this definitely does not look like the original world. Let's say like the first universe in the MCU.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us.
Let's take a moment and just look at all of the heroes that are here. So we have the entire Fantastic Four. If we zoom in, we also have the Thunderbolts here. I so thought she died, so they're definitely from a different universe because look at the outfit change. He's even wearing a different outfit as well. We know that this is from the main universe because we see Sam Wilson with the shield. We also see Ant-Man. He probably just came from fighting Kang, terrified. And we see the Fantastic Four in the background. So let's keep going.
Put together, and they died. They died.
Okay. Namor, the new Black Panther.
Facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
So let's
died facing enemies and threats.
Okay, so it looks as though our heroes, the Thunderbolts, as well as the Fantastic Four, and even the Wakandans, went to Namor, likely to ask him for support, and instead of giving support, he did what Namor does, and he's just trying to like kill him.
That scared me far less than this one.
We got Cyclops. We got Cyclops, y'all. He's wearing that outfit. Man, ever since I saw Wolverine in Deadpool, I think it was Deadpool 3, I have just been waiting to see the other X-Men in all of their outfits. I'm so satisfied with this. If you play Marvel Rivals, it's just too much. It's too much. So we've got Gambit. We've got Shang-Chi. He does seem to have his 10 rings. But now we have to wonder, why are they fighting? Because they're both on the right side of things, okay? Now, I've heard rumors that this film is going to have the different universes fight for survival.
Everything that they sacrificed.
TVA, we got Loki.
For nothing. If we do not stand together, put aside your petty squabbles.
I'm sorry. What?
Put aside your petty squabbles.
I'm not gonna lie. I like that they tried to go with a different look for Mystique. I was not a fan of the way Mystique looked in, like, the Phoenix, X-Men and the Phoenix movie. That was garbage. That was actually garbage. This is interesting. Obviously, we get the CGI and everything. I like the different haircut. They definitely made her hair look more akin to the comics, or at least certain versions of the comics, as well as the outfit. I'm cool with that. Because it always bothered me how in the X-Men film, she just walked around naked all the time. And I'm like, Mystique actually has a costume, though.
Presume nothing except this.
Okay, so we've got Magneto. He looks pretty defeated. That looks like Charles next to him.
If you return.
Okay, we got Ant-Man, and is that his daughter?
You will return as brothers and sisters. Mark my words.
Oh boy. All right, so for people who, love the comics, they should know that Doctor Doom in most cases is a problem. But there are a few versions of Doctor Doom where he's more than a problem. He's just the problem. I'm talking reality warping problem. The most powerful being in the universe type stuff. And it seems like that's where we're going here, because he just stopped Stormbreaker with 2 fingers and didn't even look like he put up an effort.
We're going to need a miracle.
I'm not gonna lie, I personally think that Thor is gonna die right in that scene. If that isn't like early in the movie, he somehow survives and then he goes and seeks out the remaining heroes to try and to rally them together. That's the only way I can see that going.
Hey, pal.
Yeah, that's likely the case.
It's not possible.
This man's arms don't even look like arms anymore. Alright, cool. We got Steve Rogers back. We got Steve Rogers back. Now, he's definitely from a different timeline. We understand that. But he seems like he has a bit of a knowing and memory. So I'm imagining he is from the original timeline, and this is the version that went back in time. For some reason, he's here, though. Oh my god, is that all we get? Okay. Just me. But this background almost looks something kind of akin to what you would see in a Doctor Strange movie. And we actually didn't see Doctor Strange, and he's usually the person that deals with like multiverses and things like that. So I'm wondering if in some way, shape, or form Doctor Strange is going to show up in the beginning and give us an explanation as to what Doctor Doom is doing and how he even got this powerful in the first place. All right, so December is not far from now. It's not far from now. Okay, guys, so oh boy, wow, that was a lot. They gave us a lot, but at the same time they didn't. But at least from what I'm seeing, it seems like they are going along with the theories, at least that I've seen fans have, like from quote unquote leaks, where Doctor Doom is trying to save the multiverse because of the issues that have happened in this series, Loki. If you want to know about that, go check that out. Maybe I'll talk about it in some of my videos. But anyways, Doctor Doom is trying to save the multiverse, but the only way that he can do that is to destroy some universes that should not exist, and likely try and consolidate them into one universe. Now, that means that people are going to fight for their universe's survival, which we probably saw with Gambit and, Shang-Chi. We're likely going to see that again. I've heard rumors that in the very beginning of the movie that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man dies. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that man draw blood. All right? That's my favorite Spider-Man. I don't want to see that. But we might have to, guys. We might have to. Because it seems like that's the direction this is going, where these heroes, while they are heroes, they're fighting against each other for the survival of their universe. And if they lose, their universe will be destroyed. Now, there was a comic where Doctor Doom pretty much had the heroes do just that. They had them fight against each other in some gladiator-style matches to the death, and it seems like that's where they're going with this. Now, that version of Doctor Doom obviously was reality bending. He was able to take the heroes from wherever they were at and bring them to this one place and fight to the death. I don't know if that's the case here, if he's going to take them away from their world and make them fight, or if he is going to simply have their worlds collide, have them fight to see which world is going to, cease to exist and which world is going to carry on. Very interested in seeing that. It kind of adds a little bit of context to what we saw with Charles Xavier. We saw that fire in the sky. That universe, the X-Men universe, is probably going to lose. And that's what it's going to look like when the universe is cascading in on itself and pretty much getting vaporized. That's my theory, though, guys. Now, I'm just putting it out there. I might be wrong, but if I'm right, I expect many followers from this. But anyways, guys, that was super fun. Thank you for watching that video with me. I'm excited. I haven't been excited for a Marvel movie in quite a long time, and I just want to say that, I posted a short, and someone had commented about, people experiencing superhero fatigue, and I totally understand. I was experiencing superhero fatigue. That's part of the reason why I've posted these videos telling my own stories, and just telling some stories that I've come across and enjoyed, because I do feel that people are tired of hearing the same old superhero stories. People are tired of the superheroes that they care about being embarrassed on the screen, just taken completely out of the context of the comics and turned into something that was just a joke, right? We've seen it way too many times with Marvel. We've even started to see it with DC, and people are tired of it. People are tired of spending their money on it. But you know what? It's a totally separate video. We could talk about that. I don't want to make this about that. I would rather focus on the fact that I did enjoy this trailer. Tell me what you thought about the trailer in the comments below. And if I missed anything with just the different scenes that I was analyzing. All right, guys? Anyways, this is Black Maverick Stories. It was awesome talking to you again. Catch you later.